the start-finish line over on the Conrad Straight, which is just on the exit of Luna Bend, which they're just coming to now as they get into formation. We'll just see if these drivers can maintain an orderly pace as they come up towards the start-finish line. So here we go, Malik on the inside, Milcharski on the outside. And we're almost ready to go. Looks like a good start for the moment. Looks like Milcharski was trying to urge his kart forward, but he did not get the worst of starts at all. And contact in the first corner. How nobody went around there. Well, someone did go around, but that was towards the back of the pack, it appears. And a huge, huge lead already. It appears to be Darian Malik, and it is indeed our pole sitter, who is already well in the lead, sliding it round Paddock Bend. And the rest of the field follows. It appears as if Carter and Clarkson will continue on in third, as Malik already stretching out that tremendous distance back the way of Jakub Milcharski. That lead already looks like it's going to be over a second. It is indeed 1.2 seconds over the line. Darian Malik in the lead. And it is, of course, the first chance for the contenders to stamp their authority on this season, with the top two from last year having moved up to 125s. And it looks as if already the gap between Malik and Milcharski may be coming down slightly. It was a couple of attempts between Milcharski and Carter Clarkson as they crossed the line on the previous lap. Lewis Holiday with a tremendous start, up 3 positions, up in 6th place at top novice plate at the moment. Milcharski on that lap, just under 3 tenths quicker than our leader, but Carter Clarkson keeps a watching breeze as they go side by side for 4th and 5th. That was Marco Dakin and Neo Luiso, and one of those drivers had to back right out of a move there, going through that opening complex of the lap. See, it looks as if there was 154 Dakin that had to back out, losing the position there, losing 4th place to Neo Luiso, and the leaders already coming back through Luna. Carter Clarkson with the quickest lap on that second circuit. They approach the end of the third lap now. The gap once again appears to have reduced. Let's see it over the line. It is 6 tenths, almost 6.5 tenths. We look like we're going to have a battle on here between our top 3. Milcharski can just hold on. It appears as if from here he will have the slipstream needed to reel in Malik completely and start up a battle for the lead, having fallen over a second behind off the start. They're side by side for about 7th place as they come towards us there. That's the 178 and the 172. That's Keelan Keith in front there of Oscar Cole. Very strong, disciplined racing all around. It's like Ethan Anderson. And is that a move for the lead? Well, Milcharski looks to have made up that gap much quicker than we expected and taking the lead in turn 1. Milcharski moving just to the right, ever so slightly, out of the Joey Dunlop curve. It looked as if he was going to take a defensive line for a moment there, but did not do so. Eskild Hewitt, meanwhile, is coming up through the field up to 11th place after not being able to participate in qualifying. So, of course, one to watch. One of the cadet arrive and drive standouts of last year, our DRS35 champion, of course, in 2024, looking to make an impact and going well in his first race as an owner driver in the Daniel Ricciardo Series. Milcharski this time does go defensive coming down the Joe Dunlop bend, at least on the initial exit. Malik looks to have made up the gap back to Milcharski, and we could maybe see a move as they come out of Luna Bend this time with just over, it'll be 4.5 minutes dead on as they cross the line near enough. So here we go. Looks like Milcharski got a good enough run off of Luna that he'll be able to keep the lead going through the opening complex on this particular lap. Carter Clarkson lays in wait. He is just 0.8 behind Malik here among the top three. Loiso in 4th, back to Mano in 10th, separated by very, very little indeed. Just over 2 seconds as they cross the line between 4th and 10th on the previous lap. As Milcharski is already out of Luna Bend once again for what will be the 7th time. And holds a lead of just under half a second with the fastest lap so far in this race. We have a penalty for the 171 of Ethan Anderson. Just looking to see if we have any more messages coming up during the course of this race. Looks like Malik has made up a little bit of ground this time on Jakub Milcharski on this particular lap. No other contact warnings that we can see so far during this race as Milcharski comes back across the start-finish line. Malik in a very good position to get the slipstream. I don't think he'll be close enough to make a move. But certainly the contest it was never truly off, but it looks to be hotting up to maximum temperature once again. Milcharski just a little bit over the curbs on the exit of the Jerry Dunlop bend as they come around the paddock bend now and in towards that infield double left-hander. And now they'll be flat out for the remainder of the lap. There's a good four-way battle behind them further back in the pack. Malik may be in a position to challenge this time. Milcharski looks to have just enough grunt, however, towards the top end of that straight. And it is indeed 4th place where the battling is really taking place. Neo Luiso, Keelan Keith, Oscar Cole, Marco Dakin separated by 0.3 of a second as they came across the line between the 4 of them. Up front, Malik takes a look in the paddock bend. Milcharski has it covered for the moment. As you continue to watch on the screen, Jakub Milcharski as he comes off Luna Bend once again. 1.5 minutes to go. As near as makes no difference as they cross the finish line. Keelan Keith for a contact warning. Is Malik close enough to make a move? Yes, he is. Dorian Malik back into the lead. 1 minute and 15 to go. You suspect that might not be the last lead change we see in this race. Milcharski very, very close. Right underneath the back of the cart there of Dorian Malik as we look at a replay as they come through turns 1 and 2. Milcharski very close as they approach the Luna Bend complex. They go through the right-hander now. 50 seconds to go. Will this be the start of an ultimate lap? They go side by side over the line. And it looks as if, Milcharski on the outside takes it back. We said it wouldn't be the last lead change, and indeed it wasn't. They remain very close. Milcharski looks, Milcharski does not come off of the Joey Dunlop curve as well as Malik does, and Malik now looking to the outside, not able to get through there. 15 seconds to go. Might be 2 more laps after this one. It is so close as to whether or not we have 1 or 2 more laps. Let's see. Over the line they come. Milcharski takes the defensive line into the first corner. 2 laps showing on the screen. Malik slides it. They continue to go side by side throughout that entire first complex. That's exactly what Carter Clarkson wants to see. he'll be able to close up big time. Whether it'll be enough, who knows, but it's certainly enough as Milcharski gets a little bit out of shape. Going past the paddock area, and Malik is back in the lead, and it could end up being a three-way fight after all. They approach the end of the penultimate lap. Milcharski looking to go side by side through that very fast left-hander. They come off a Luna Bend now. Malik will look to protect the inside this time as they start the final lap. Milcharski with a huge run will go to the outside. Or don't know. Well, no, Malik will be able to defend this. But Milcharski may, or will he just lose his speed? And Milcharski in trouble, dropping well back at the start of the final lap. Dorian Malik is well and truly clear, and Milcharski pulls off. That is it. Race over for Jakob Milcharski. Dorian Malik will be clean through the win. That's such a shame. We saw the huge toe that Milcharski had going up the start-finish straight to start the last lap, and then the pace just fell off. It looked clear as day that Milcharski would make the move, but he did not, and the car clearly showing frailties, and in the end it is Dorian Malik that takes advantage to take the win. It is Carter and Clarkson in second in the end, 3 seconds behind, and the battle for fourth now becomes the battle for third, and is won by Neo Luiso, beating Keelan Keith to the finish line by less than half a tenth of a second, and a photo finish for fourth and fifth. Oscar Cole just 100th of a second behind Keelan Keith as they cross the finish line. A tremendous race in the end. Heartbreak, however, for Jakob Milcharski as this battle for the lead is lost to what appears to have been a mechanical issue. And in the end, it is Dorian Malik who survives the pressure to take the win in the opening DRS100 heat of the 2025 Daniel Ricciardo Series. And if that is a sample of what we have to come among our juniors, then, well, it's going to be quite the season indeed. So magnificent stuff there. And next up on the schedule will be our DRS40 Group A heat. These drivers are due out on circuit very soon, actually, at 12:50.